Alright, part 3. Alter Ego. Okay, now we're fighting Passionlip. Okay, let's see. Ah! Crap, I'm all out of tricks. I can't stop her. That's because we're completely underleveled. Or you're completely underleveled. Hey, I did my best, especially considering how little time I had to work with. We can't take a single step without being attacked. Now what do we do, Master? Easy. You just have to get inside Lip. What? Inside her, eh? Believe me, I'd love to do just that. Is that what you wanted me to say? You finally had me bugged out? Not at all. I'm talking about a CCC tradition with a long and storied history. A battle to conquer not the body, but the mind. The maiden coaster. What's a maiden coaster? I knew it. So this is why you had Gabriel buy that code cast. But are you sure you can do this? I thought only humans could analyze other human minds. That's true for normal humans, but I should be able to manage a Karmaphage infected servant. However, in order to do that, Senpai will have to place his hand directly on the target's chest. I'm sure it won't be easy to do, Senpai, but try to pin her down and touch her safely. Are you nuts? There's no way he can handle that big of a target. Melty, you're an alter ego too, right? Can't you do something? I can slice up just about anything, but I have no chance over physically overpowering Lip. Only servants with EX-ray strength could hope to pin her down. Then I should do my best to assist. I believe pinning her is in full Nelson should suffice. Oh wait, is this gonna be Oh, Gawain! Oh, please excuse my tardiness, Gabriel. I will compose a formal apology anon. I shall hold her in place. Use the chance to do what you must. Gawain, you're alive! But are you really gonna do something that reckless while you're so injured? Yeah, you're in way worse shape than us. There's no reason to put yourself on the line for that alter ego. Rest assured, I do this neither out of obligation nor to repay a favor. That lady's heart is pure. To lay down one's life in service to a fair maiden, to put an end to her tears, is the true wish of any knight. If we fight to save her rather than kill her, I have no qualms about risking everything. Hurry! Truth be told, even I cannot hold her for long. Okay, Gabriel, do it! Looks like it's now or never. Contact confirmed. Initiating pseudo-spiritron conversion for existence verification. Temporary separating soul concept for conversion. Setting size and form concepts to spiritron border. Substituting alter ego Passionlip values. Pseudo-spiritron reconstruction will begin upon reaching the mindscape's innermost region. Now, begin the spiral down into the depths. Remember, Senpai, you're about to embark on a battle of the minds. You don't have to worry about damaging her body, so feel free to go all out. Due to technical difficulties, the boss fight with Passionlip and the boss fight that followed it were lost. I'm not sure why, but once I checked the video file after it was on my computer, it stopped about halfway through the fight with Passionlip. I was able to go back and re-record the cutscenes after the event had ended, so that's why I don't have the entirety of what I would normally have in the video, but I have the cutscenes, and you can draw conclusions from the cutscenes as to what the boss fights were like. I ended up beating Passionlip on my first try, and the second boss fight that you'll see a little bit later, it was really easy to do, so that's all I really have. So please forgive me for the carelessness in losing this bit of the video. I'll try to not have that happen any in the future. So just enjoy the rest of the narration and cutscenes for this episode, and we'll continue with more boss fights in the next episode. Lip! Catch her! On it! These falls are made for scooping up downward descending damsels. Well done, Gabriel. I cannot tell what sort of battle took place in the incident this seemed to take. Yeah, do you ever see anything else, Gawain? But I can tell that you have succeeded in freeing that poor girl from her bonds. Truly, this is a cause for celebration. Now I too can rest in peace. Gawain, I can't believe you risked your life to save Lip. What was that, Lady Melty? I must say, things are really quite different here on SE.RA.PH. Ordinarily, a battle of such mild intensity would never cause me to become dizzy. As for Lady Lip, I shall attend to her. The poor thing. She must be exhausted, having been fighting all this time. I would like to bring her to the church and let her rest there. Is that alright with you, Gabriel? I knew that knight was tough as nails, but yeesh. Looks like he has an unbreakable mind and spirit. Talk about Prince Charming. Boggles the mind, really. Okay, I'll carry Lip straight back to the church. See you later, Master. It's a shame to lose Cat as a fighter, but we can rest assured knowing that the young maiden is in good hands. Now, where did Robin Hood go? Oh, he snuck off while Gabriel was busy with Lip. I decided to let him go this time since he's worth next to no EXP. Now, let's focus on the reason we're here. The central command room is just up ahead. According to Mabel, there should be still 1 or 2 survivors left. We shouldn't have to worry about BB interfering anymore, but let's stay sharp and keep moving. It can't be. Speechless. It's not possible. What is the meaning of this? What's a demon god pillar doing here? What was a demon god pillar doing on Seraph? That was incredible. I can't believe you beat that monster. Thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. Once the monster showed up, all we could do was cower in the corner. You're our hero, our savior. I'm thrilled to have met such a brave soul, and one so young, too. Judging from your uniform, you must be from Chaldea. Then you did get my distress signal. Yeah, I'm from Chaldea. I knew it. I'm Arnold, secretary to the director of SE.RA.PH, a government official, basically. So how's the rescue proceeding? Is the digitization thing finally over? I see. So you're the only one who came to our aid. It's not only that, but it's taken you hours just to make it here. It's taking you hours on end just to make it here. I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up that high. Your disparagement of my lord is uncalled for, Arnold. Master Gabriel has been working tirelessly to rescue any survivors and resolve matters. Your appraisal is entirely inappropriate. I suggest you rethink your words immediately. Sorry about that. I guess being cooped up here for so long has left my nerves frayed. What I should have said was, you did agree to make your hero all your own. I hope you'll forgive me, Gabriel. I meant no offense. I'm impressed you managed to survive on your own, too. Thanks, but it hasn't been easy. But as you can see, I'm still alive. Key thing to do in an emergency is to stay calm, examine your surroundings, assess the situation, and believe in yourself. Do that, and you can make it out of even the most dire of situations. And since this is an oceanic oil rig, I was already well trained in how to deal with emergencies. So tell me, superhuman who managed to survive, what happened to all the rest of the staff? An alter ego? What's she doing here? Don't you know that she works directly for BB? What are you thinking? It's okay. Melty and BB hate each other. Melty's been helping us. You can trust her. Really? Is she really on our side? I see. Well, that's good to hear. Alter egos are a lot stronger than servants, after all. In fact, I'm wondering if we could control them somehow, like that one with the huge claws. At the end of the day, you're saying that we can count on her to help us get through this fight? Yes? Then alright. To answer her question, I'm the only one left. There are 2 others besides me not too long ago. One of them was rather timid by nature. She tried to run away many times, and many times I talked her out of it, but in the end she gave in to her fear and fled. I doubt she's still alive. The other, his body's in the locker over there. He overdosed and went into a coma. He's gone now. Mabel's still alive. Mabel? Oh, you mean the woman who ran away? You saved her? I can't believe she's still alive after running off like that. She must have been incredibly lucky. Gabriel, time is of the essence. Let us return to our investigation. First, we should look over the Seraph records being kept here in the command room. After that, the planetarium. I thought it would be near here, but I cannot find it anywhere. If it's in another area, perhaps we can find it by searching nearby routes. Hey, stop that! Outsiders aren't supposed to see those records without authorization. What's this about a planetarium? There's no place like that. If there was, I'd know about it. You need authorization from the director of Chaldea, the head of the Hemisphere family, in order to see SE.RA.PH's records. You can't go looking through them just because you're the rescue team. You could end up costing me my job. I'm afraid that is a potential consequence we shall have to live with. Master Gabriel has been tasked with investigating and resolving the crisis, not protecting your career. It's no use. The day's been deleted too. I thought this clown might have done it back then, but it was deleted well before we even got here. I guess we'll have to find the planetarium ourselves. Furthermore, Oh, what's this code? This wasn't here last time. Last time? I was just thinking out loud. Anyway, this isn't the passcode to the log. Isn't this the passcode we found to the log at the church? But why would such a code be kept in the command room? If it's meant to be used in the church, why is it not kept there? That's, well, some time ago we survivors came together to form a colony here. At the time, we had someone from the church who commuted here to provide therapy to those in need of it. I didn't see the need for it myself, but many of the others were religious. Unfortunately, these believers eventually became quite upset and felt like God had abandoned them, and, well, they turned violent and killed her. The person from the church, I mean. And not suddenly, but in a fit of rage. They did so slowly, torturously, so much that they had enough time to leave behind a passcode. There's nothing I could do for her. Once a crowd gets worked up like that, all you can do is wait for them to run out of steam. What about the Demon God Pillar? Demon God Pillar? Is that what that monster was called? I thought that was the final nightmare. One day, it sprung up out of the floor and killed the people who murdered the doctors, and then it absorbed their bodies. But that was all. It was creepy, of course, but as long as we kept our distance, it left us alone. We were still terrified of it, naturally, but we had no choice but to stay put and make do. So a Demon God Pillar appeared and absorbed a number of people. I'm afraid I alone cannot fix this. You know, that Demon God Pillar was kind of off. Indeed, despite its appearance and power, it was not the sort of Demon God Pillar we're familiar with. It seemed empty somehow, as though it lacked a soul. Are you done talking? Then let's get out of here. There's nothing for us here now since we have no route to the planetarium. At least we managed to free Lip, but... Yes? Great, even more dead weight to worry about. We can't catch a break even when I cheat. Dead weight, eh? I guess you're not wrong. Those of us from the staff aren't much use in battle. So I'll only need to be counting on Chaldea's combat capability to keep me safe. Thank you again for your help, Gabriel. Allow me to introduce myself properly. My name is Arnold. Arnold Beckman. Arnold, you're alive! Oh, thank you, Mabel? Yes, Mabel. I was so worried about you too, yes. I knew it. He's the kind of guy who only bothers to remember his superiors' names. I'm glad to see you have returned safely. Tamamo Cat told me about what happened. It saddens me that I was unable to witness Sir Gawain's wild, heroic exploits for myself. I wish I could tell your wife about how you risked your life for the sake of a chesty young woman. I see you are a bit envious that you do not have the chance to shine, Sir Tristan. Very well, we can discuss this later, behind the church, if that is the game you wish to play, but be aware that I have many stories to tell about you as well. Well, well, if it isn't the archer we lost, how does it feel to come crawling back with nothing to show for it? Yeah, not my finest moment, but right now, this church offers the best odds of survival. Besides, I've got something I want to confirm. Having SE.RA.PH's people here will help me save some time. Hey, welcome back, Master. Let me introduce you to the new girl. Come on out, you little dickens. Don't be shy. You're more than kawaii enough. Okay, thank you for being so considerate, Cat. Nice to meet you, everyone. I'm Passionlip, an alter ego. I understand if you're not happy to see me after I caused so much trouble for you. I'm glad you got your restraints off. I'm afraid I don't know what you mean. He means you are very attractive, my lady. I wholeheartedly agree. Yep, Lip's definitely got a whole gentle and graceful thing going. Bibi and Milk could learn a thing or two from her. There's nothing to be suspicious of, Lip. Gabriel's just happy to see you doing better. We all fought to free you, after all. Gabriel never thought of you as an enemy, not even once. Like me, he saw that you had a heart, and hated seeing you suffer. Really? Even though I'm an alter ego with arms like these? Well, I'm a little scared of you, but I can handle it. I see. I'm really happy to hear that. You're honest about how you feel, and you still trust me. See? What'd I tell you? Master's not going to bail on you just because you're a manicurist's nightmare. I mean, there's way scarier servants than you at Chaldea. Physically, psychologically, you name it. I see. Chaldea must really be something. Gabriel? Yes? You might not believe this coming from me, but I want to help you all out. Please, let me fight alongside Melt. Of course I'd be grateful for your help, Lip. Thank you, Master. I also wanted to thank you, Gawain. I was still restrained back then, so I couldn't respond at the time, but I did hear what you said. Thank you for seeing me and Melt as girls. Hmm? What does she mean, Gabriel? I'm happy to have her gratitude, of course, but I'm unsure what she's talking about. You said you would fight to put an end to her tears. Ah, yes, so I did. I'm glad I said that. At any rate, Lady Passionlip, it is your own strength that you should be thanking for your safe return. Indeed, I am grateful to you as well. Earlier I said that I would put an end to Amain's tears, and that is the true wish of any knight. But in my own life, I have had few precious opportunities to discharge such an honorable duty. So to see your happy smile now is more of a reward than I could have ever hoped for. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Between Lip, Melt, and Mabel, we got the Shrieking Violet, the Biting Wit, and the Incessant Talker. The girly gang's all here. That said, are you okay with this, Sir Triss? You really don't trust alter egos, right? Indeed, I still do not trust them, but Melty has proved that they excel in combat, at least. Furthermore, Melty is not under the BB's control. That also seems true of Passionlip now that she is free. In which case, there's no harm in waiting to see how matters develop. If you are concerned about falling out, then I would worry more about that archer. He has been ready to kill for some time now. I'm not the one you should be worried about. Gabriel's the one who recruited the alter egos, not me. I'm just here to exchange information, and I couldn't care less about who you include in your party. Oh man, another alter ego. At least Lip seems nice. At least Lip seems like a nice, sweet girl. Does that mean that we could have talked things out with them all along? If that's true, Arnold really screwed up by telling us they're our enemies and making us attack them. I have no objections either. Gabriel's the one leading this team, after all. If anything happens, he'll take full responsibility, right? As such, I'm happy to go along with whatever a seasoned master like him decides. On another note, would you mind if I went and got some rest? To be honest, I reached my limit some time ago. Oh, in that case, why don't I show you to the rooms? There's a lot of them on the second floor. What about you, Sir Gawain? I believe some rest would do you good. We servants may not require sleep, but I cannot stand to see you so clearly exhausted. If it would leave you free to focus on recuperation, I'd be happy to guard Gabriel in your absence. I appreciate your concern, Sir Tristan, but there is no need for that. As Chaldea's saber, I must remain Gabriel's sword to the end. That said, I cannot deny that I am thoroughly exhausted. I shall therefore rest after we resolve matters once more. Or, resolve one more matter. Oh, and what would that matter be, Sir Gawain? The journal passcode that we acquired in the command room. If there's more to that journal than what we already saw, it must contain important information. Gabriel, will you open the journal and tell us what it says? Even I didn't know that there was more to the journal than what we saw. I got a really bad feeling about this, Gabriel. But can I ask you to take a look anyway? Of course. To whosoever finds this record, this is a confession, recorded with a method that even I don't understand. I'm asleep, yet here I am, recording this. I am the demon god SE.RA.PH, one of the 72 pillars. No, that's not right. I've been possessed. Even I don't know who I am anymore. The name SE.RA.PH will not leave my mind. I can't remember my own name at all. Still, I've decided to leave behind a record of all that I know. SE.RA.PH was created to run a certain experiment. It functioned as an oil rig, but deep inside, it contained a top secret magecraft workshop. This is done both to evade the watchful eyes of other lords, and because the seabed was the only place the experiment could be conducted. With what I've become, I really don't know if this was right or wrong. I'm not even sure what human lives are worth anymore. So I'm just going to stick to the facts. Today's supplies, 3 humans, aged XX. Magical circuits, grade A, volume C, structure normal. Ratio of compatibility, shows signs of promise. 5 subjects damaged from overload, disposed. Prototype with B or higher compatibility required for immediate resupply. The regular crew has no idea that the materials they brought in from the dock also contain the other supplies. As for whether the animals here were right to do this, or whether the plan of theirs was irredeemably evil, I leave that for you to judge. Right now, I want to convey that it is possible SE.RA.PH could be restored from its current partially digitized state. There's no need to be scared. A god has chosen you. That's what SE.RA.PH spoke to me on the first day. It has been several days since I locked the door to the church. I am SE.RA.PH. You can think of me as a high-level information life form. Mages refer to me as a demon god. You humans defeated me, and I commend you for it. I was particularly impressed by how much energy your mental activities have the potential to generate. I want to help you realize that potential. I want to use your inferior humans effectively. But I no longer have a body. It was taken away when I suffered my defeat. So while I'm truly sorry about this, I'm afraid I must use your body for my own. This couldn't be real. Why me? Why did it choose my body? I so desperately wish that this thing would just leave me alone. To my shame, I would have done anything to be free. I have been offered to find a new body in place of my own. No need for that. Human bodies are not significantly different. Yours will easily suffice as a vessel. But rest assured, my little seed bed, I won't erase your mind just yet. Once they determine that a demon god pillar still lives, someone will come to dispose of me. I'm still injured. Right now I need rest. I must build up my strength. I need time in which to create my world. Which is why I'll use your personality. I will pose as you and learn all I can about this facility. In time, I will transform this facility into another world and be reborn as a demon god. That is when you shall be freed. I am not like humans. I reward those who suffer for me. So when I am reborn, I shall spare you and you alone. Until then, you and I are of one body. You don't want to die, do you? In that case, do not breathe a word about me. Hide the facts that you become my pawn. In the meantime, you are to transform this facility into hell. Forgive me. Please, let me go. I've taken over each and every day. I am helping to create a demon. No, I cannot let things end like this. That would be too tragic of a turn. I want to get back at him somehow, even if it's only at the very end. I pray that this record will do that. Once SE.RA.PH becomes completely digitized, the next phase will probably be connection. This facility is sure to be ray-shifted to 2030 in order to keep Chaldea from finding out. From there, it will sink down to the Marina Trench, the deepest place on Earth. Once it reaches the bottom, SE.RA.PH will be reborn. I finally outlived my usefulness. Now that BB has been summoned here with SE.RA.PH's new partner, I doubt I have much time left. Soon my consciousness will be obliterated. All I can do now is talk to myself like this. But I dearly hope that you will believe me when I tell you that this body's true owner did everything she could to save SE.RA.PH. You must not let Seraph reach the seabed. You must not let that thing be reborn. Curse that demon god. May the human race be saved. I hear the sound of the waves. The ominous cry of a newborn. Please, stop SE.RA.PH before that happens. Before this paradise swallows up everything. The demon god SE.RA.PH? Oh, did I forget to mention? The demon god summoned BB to SE.RA.PH. She's been running Seraph for him as his navigator. You didn't say a word about... You didn't say a word about him. Why didn't you tell us? You're about to do that whole bit, right? Don't bother. I got it. I may not be on BB's side, but Lip and I were still born from her. It's impossible for an AI to defy their admin. Lip and I are no exception. BB placed a number of restrictions on us. We were specifically prohibited from telling anyone about Seraph's true origin and purpose. It was impossible for me to just come out and tell you all this, so I hoped you figure it out on your own. Still, I'm surprised that there's a record like this. BB must have really screwed up. I never would have guessed that one of the 4 demon god pillars that escaped the Temple of Time would have been hidden in SE.RA.PH. And unlike the others, this one's careful and calculating. He understands why they lost. So he thought he would start by creating a new playing field that's arranged so he can't lose. He took over SE.RA.PH, somehow learned about the Moon Holy Girl from a different timeline, and summoned BB. He then appointed BB as his navigator and had her turn SE.RA.PH into Seraph, all so that he could be reborn without anyone realizing. So it would seem. However, that being the case, why did they summon servants from the outside? Until now, I merely thought it part of BB's plot to toy with us for her own twisted satisfaction. I'm afraid we don't know why either. Mother's way of thinking has been kind of, you know, maybe SE.RA.P.H itself summoned the servants? It's all about resources. Servants are chock full of nutrients. SE.RA.P.H may look like a labyrinth, but it's actually a city-type engine designed to perform powerful calculations. On the moon cell automaton provided all the necessary resources, but this is Earth. Well, it's the deep ocean. There's no other way to procure the pseudo-spiritrons needed to keep SE.RA.P.H running other than to summon servants. I see. So you are using servants as fuel. I cannot say I approve of that. It's true, Melt and I were firmly against it, but we couldn't stop her. I'm sorry. Don't apologize, Lip. A human summoned BB to begin with. We're just the byproducts. And she already punished us by scrapping me and putting those restraints on you. We didn't hurt anybody. Well, the humans did attack me first, but it didn't hurt at all, so I just tried to scare them. I didn't know that. Indeed, now they know that a demon god pillar is responsible, there's something that we must address. We must stop SE.RA.P.H from reaching the seabed, and must find Zapar and defeat him. One objective may lead to another, but as servants of Chaldea, it is our duty to dispose of them. To that end, we must first explore all of SE.RA.P.H. I agree that we should go after BB. I shall make her regret treating servants like fuel. I'll help with exploring SE.RA.P.H. There's still plenty of areas on the rear side we haven't checked yet. No arguments here. I can settle my score with Suzuka while we're at it. Then it would seem that we are in agreement. Of course, one of our goals has always been to explore all of SE.RA.P.H., but now we also know who we are up against and what our ultimate objective is. I suggest we all rest up and reconvene in 6 hours. Is that alright with you, Gabriel? Make sure you get plenty of rest too, Gawain. The humans are too scared to stay under the same roof as alter egos, so we have to wait out here. Ridiculous, isn't it? As if draining a human or two would make a difference to us. You say that, Melt, but you're still being considerate of everyone's feelings and giving them their space. Before, you would have just said something about how you couldn't stand to look at such weaklings and run off. Believe me, I still love to do just that. But I've learned how weaklings like humans think, and I know what they're afraid of. I'll never like those crew members, but don't have anything against them. If I hated them for being weak, I'd end up hating every human everywhere. And you don't want that to happen now, huh? I wonder what happened to change your mind while I was captured. Meaning an amazingly wonderful master, perhaps? I don't see how else your feelings toward humans could have gone from hate to just not liking them. I wouldn't say he's amazing, or even wonderful. But in the end, I couldn't even keep my promise, or get him to hold my hand. Huh? Never mind, just drop it. There's nothing I can do now. It doesn't really matter anymore. Oh, okay. I'm sorry I'm so bad at choosing topics. I don't mean to keep upsetting you all the time. But can I ask one more thing? What happened to your hands? Oh, so you noticed. I'm impressed. Well, sure, you're my friend. I could tell right away that you were in pain. I see. So you know. Not so long ago, we were wrapped up in your own problems that you never would have said something like that. I guess I can trust you with this now. I was planning on keeping this a secret so as not to burden you, but can I ask for your help, Lip? Of course, I'd love to know what happened to you and what it is that you want to do now, and how I can help. Then close your eyes. I don't have time to tell you everything, but since we can share our experiences, our data, with each other, I don't have to. So I'll share everything with you, what I've seen, who I couldn't save, and what it is I have to do. Because you're my sister, born from the same AI as me. That's all of it. Do you understand the situation now, Passionlip? Lip, are you okay? Did I hurt you? No, it's not that. It's just... If you say you feel sorry for me, then you and I are through, Lip. I'm not at all. No, it's not that either. It's really sad, but it also makes me really happy. Every part of that memory shone so bright, even though it didn't happen to me. I'm still really proud of it. It's really unfair, isn't it? A miracle like this would make any AI come to love humans. Please let me help, Melty. I want to do whatever I can to support you. Okay, thank you, Lip. I'm really glad to hear you say that. Then I'll ask you once again. Passionlip, alter ego of love and hatred. Please lend me your virgin laser, the spear of Paladian. This time, I'll make sure the three of us succeed at taking down that monster. Are you the one who called me here? Oh, what is it you wish to speak to me about? Okay, he just up and died. Alright. Morning. Gabriel. I don't believe it. He may have been cheeky, but he was nothing if not dependable. What's going on? Gawain is dead. He was killed right here while all of you were sleeping. I could tell from his residual magical energy. There's no sign of a battle, so it must have been an ambush. Gawain's gone? Impossible. No mere ambush could fell Sir Gawain. This was doubtless a trap, a cunning, cowardly trap that no self-respecting heroic spirit could ever lay. Don't you agree, alter ego Melty? Finger pointing already, huh? That was quick. Granted, I am the only one here with an obvious motive. Of course, just because I'm opposed to BB doesn't mean I'm a friend to you humans. If once you killed BB and the Demon God Pillar, I said I was going to take over Seraph and declare war on humanity, I mean, would that really shock any of you? Hardly. Is that true, Gabriel? I thought you had managed to tame those alter egos. Some creatures just aren't meant to be domesticated. One of them has silver legs and can slice up anything they touch, while the other has golden claws that crush anything they hold. The alter egos can't defy BB, which means the only ones who can beat her are servants or humans. They're just temporarily fighting alongside us because they want us to defeat BB for them. You shouldn't trust them for a moment. Then, does that mean that they really are the ones who killed Gawain? Make up your own damn mind. After all, you wouldn't believe me if I told you we didn't, would you? There's clearly something shady going on here. It's hard to put into words. Melt didn't do it, and neither did Lip. Well, that is the only logical conclusion. After all, we were both outside the church until just now. It would be impossible for either of us to assassinate Gawain. He was more wary of us than anyone, remember? In fact, I'd say that out of everyone here, I'd actually have the worst chance of ambushing him. Am I wrong? We have neither the evidence nor the time to deliberate. Gabriel, I would ask you to continue the investigation of Seraph. I shall continue to protect this church, along with Lady Mabel and Sir Arnold. That said, Emiya, you will accompany Gabriel. If you refuse, I shall never let you set foot in this church again. If you do not like that, then we shall see which one of us is the superior archer. I have my own things I want to investigate, you know. But you want me to go with Gabriel in order to keep an eye on them? Keep an eye on them? If you're concerned enough to keep an eye on alter egos, you should just dispose of them now and be done with it. You're mistaken, Arnold. It's not the alter egos that Tristan wants to keep an eye on. I see. So I'm the one you don't trust. You're awfully level-headed to make a call like that right after losing your friend. Impressive. Do not misunderstand. I do not trust the alter egos any more now than I did before, but it's simply tactics. I have two suspicious parties. But it's simply sound tactics to have two suspicious parties watch each other. I don't understand why, but Melty and Passionlip clearly have a need for Gabriel. Conversely, despite being a servant of Chaldea, you are not especially concerned for Gabriel's well-being. So you'll keep watch over the alter egos, and they shall protect Gabriel. Given the circumstances, there should be no issue with the three of you working together. Oh, and as for me, I'm on Lip and Master's side. If worse comes to Woof, then I might be the only winner. Top cat. Fine. It's a pain in the ass, but I guess I don't have much of a choice. Besides, it'll be faster just to go with you. Let's get going, Gabriel. I'm sure we'll find Gawain's killer soon enough. Okay, let's go. Gawain, I'm so sorry. I never got the chance to properly thank you or apologize to you. Don't worry. I promise to serve as Gabriel's shield in your absence. My resilience is the only thing I've got going for me after all, so I swear I'll put it to good use.